Yes, my people, it is a brand new day here yet in Malaysia, Southeast Asia to be precise. And I have all the breaking news for you. It's a new week. Today's Monday. By tomorrow, before Wednesday, the Chelsea squad will be gathering again at Cobham in preparation towards Bournemouth on Sunday, 17th of this month. 17th. It's on Sunday. And so this week is going to be a very busy week for Chelsea Football Club and every other club around Europe. Yes. But we are taking this match like a final because it is a match to win. Chelsea's match against Bournemouth is a match to win. This is not a match we are going in to try something that we are not sure of. It is a match we are going in to win. Bournemouth game. All Chelsea fans out there, have this in your mind. The match on Sunday, 17th of this month, is a match to do or to win. And so we are not leaving any stone unturned. Yes, but before I continue with Chelsea news, let me bring you this breaking news. Sorry about that. Manchester United, yes, this is a breaking news. Manchester United has released a statement on Anthony. And the statement reads, Manchester United acknowledges the allegations made against Anthony. Players who have not participated in the international matches are due back in training on Monday. However, it has been agreed with Anthony that he will delay his return until further notice in order to address the allegations. As a club, we condemn acts of violence and abuse. We recognize the importance of safeguarding all those involved in this situation and acknowledge the impact these allegations have on survivors of abuse. That is the statement released by Manchester United regarding Anthony. Yes, they are giving him a extended stay so that he can address the situation surrounding the allegations that were raised against him. So that is it regarding Manchester United and Anthony. Now, I want to give you the response from Anthony also. A response from Anthony. Anthony has released the following statement. I talked to Ingrid on WhatsApp when she went to Portugal to attend her cousin's birthday. She asked to come here to Manchester to meet me, with a clear intention of meeting me intimately, including asking me if I preferred red or white lingerie. I bought a ticket and booked a hotel for her. In fact, I met her at the mentioned hotel and we had an intimate and consensual encounter, although she insisted that we meet again for another intimate encounter. Due to the scheduling issues, I was unable to see her again. As she returned to Brazil, since then, I have never met her again. All of this that I narrated now is undoubtedly proven in the WhatsApp messages, which I just do not publish in full to preserve the right to privacy. However, I will make available the appropriate channels, if necessary, to prove my innocency, as well as to propose the competent reparatory action and request for investigation. This is the response to one of the ladies that are raising the allegations. This is not coming from Cavallini. This is coming from Ingrid. Yes. This is the second lady. So this is the response from Anthony to the second lady. Okay. Now, we move on from Manchester United and we move towards who? From Anthony, sorry, and we move to who? Jadon Sancho. The issues surrounding Manchester United are many. Yes. Now, sources at Manchester United seems doubtful that there is a way back for Jadon Sancho under Erik ten Hag. It's also added that the Dutch manager was deeply unimpressed by Sancho's recent response to his comments. This is coming from Telefootball. You know, so much surrounding Manchester United in this season. And Erik ten Hag found himself in a precarious situation Since he took over Manchester United, the club has been in a mess. The club has been in a mess, and he himself, his managerial style, also didn't help in a way. In my own opinion, his managerial style didn't help in a way. The way he handled certain issues, personally, it's not the best way. But you know, individually, we all have a way of handling issues. His style of management might be different from the way Thomas Tuchel will handle issues, or the way Mauricio Pochettino will handle issues, or the way Jose Mourinho will handle issues. But personally, I don't fancy his style. Starting from Ronaldo's issue, how the whole situation was handled. Ronaldo was not in preseason. I think exactly a year ago. Yeah, he was not in preseason, and for him to come back to the after the preseason, the way the coach handled the whole situation. Meanwhile, according to sources, Ronaldo took permission. He took permission because he lost one of his twins. But the whole scenario was, you know, something else, and it exploded until Ronaldo had to grant that interview, and you have to terminate his contract. David Gea, one of the best goalkeepers around the world before, his issues with Ten Hag every time. Several issues, one thing after the other. Now Jadon Sancho, and okay, Mason Greenwood issue came, also similar allegations like Anthony on. Now Anthony, and at the same time, Jadon Sancho issue. Sometimes we will have to reassess things and look at it from different perspectives. I know Manchester United, they are a very big club, a very great club. Not just big, but they are a great club with tradition. They'll have to sit back and reassess things. The way things are going right now is not going to help the club. And I said before, like I said before earlier, that I don't see Manchester United competing for any cup this season. I don't see them fighting for any cup this season. They can fight for the top 4. Yeah, but I personally don't see them as a challengers. The only club that I see this season is Arsenal that can challenge Chelsea. It's only Arsenal. Then Manchester City and Arsenal. But my main problem as a Chelsea fan is Arsenal. All right, let's move to what concerns us. They said, Lavia said, what concerns you is what matters in your home. Yes, what concerns you is what matters in your home. Now, moving to the week, Chelsea, yes. Right now, as it stands right now, our players, some of them are going to return to camp today. Those who did not partake in the international break, to return today. Those who went for international break or not for their national teams, they have to come back by Wednesday. Tuesday night stroke Wednesday. Now, in preparation towards the Bournemouth game, we had a problem at hand regarding Romeo Lavia, which they are still assessing the situation. As it stands right now, let's just conclude that Romeo will be out for an extended period, like the statement read over the weekend. Romeo Lavia will be out of the squad for an extended period. So it means that within the next 2-3 weeks, 1 month, we are not sure Romeo is coming back. Luckily enough, we have a replacement. Luckily for the manager, he has a lot of options available. Yes. He has a lot of options available. Leslie Ugochukwu impressed in training and appearances from the bench. Chelsea have already made replacement for Lavia. Yes. Then apart from that, I believe the best replacement right now is the player that we did not sell out on that deadline day. Assuming we sold out Conor Gallagher on that deadline day. That deadline date, when the transfer market was about to shut. Thank God we still have Conor Gallagher in the squad. He is the best replacement for Lavia right now. He is the best replacement for Romeo Lavia right now. Conor Gallagher is available. So Chelsea fans, don't worry. Don't worry at all. Gallagher is already doing a great job. The problem Chelsea had, I personally believe that the players being at the right position. And as it stands right now, Conor Gallagher has already proven that he can play the role. He's already doing it. We only wanted Lavia to come in because we bought him for that purpose. We want Romeo Lavia to go because we bought him for that purpose. But now that he's still not unavailable, Conor is already getting used to the team. The squad, the rest of the squad are getting used to Conor Gallagher's movement. And so I believe the way forward is to maintain Conor Gallagher in that position. Conor Gallagher, Enzo Fernandez, and Casado, the 3 midfield. Then change of formation simply demands that we go back to the back four instead of the 3 center backs that we are using. Yes, if we want to start winning games, then we need to revert back to what we played in preseason. The game we play against Dortmund, go and watch it. Back four. That is what we need to be doing. That is what we need to be doing. We cannot continue this way. We cannot continue this way. Last but not the least, I want to speak about Modric. He is a good player. Let me insist again. Modric is not a bad player. There was something Chelsea saw in him before we bought him. All that he needs is what? Time to develop. Time with the team. Not that 5-10 minutes we have been giving him. He needs time. But the question is, for how long can we bring in some, now that we need points, can we bring in someone who doesn't deliver? All I want to say is that the young man must be given enough time and enough period on the ball. It's very important. It is very important. Maybe when we start games, let him be a starter. First half is not bad. You know, there are some players, when you bring them in from the very beginning of a game, it motivates them. It makes them to feel they belong. They'll give their best. But when you keep bringing them in, 10 minutes to the end of the game, they feel like, I'm only playing part of the game. So let him be a starter and let's see what will happen. If he doesn't perform, who cares? You can bring him out in 20 minutes. It doesn't change anything. Now you have the option of changing 5 players in a match. Yeah. Or if anything at all, let him start from second half, right after the halftime break, so that there will be enough time for him to adjust. The fear factor, the panic, so that he can develop the confidence. Sometimes they need confidence on the ball. They need confidence on the ball. Let us not forget Mohamed Salah. When Mohamed Salah came, first of all, we remember that time. Remember when we bought Mohamed Salah? He was young and raw. Mohamed Salah was very young and raw, so he wasn't consistent. We were impatient. Then he was loaned and eventually sold. Look at him today. Let's be patient and support Modric so that we don't regret it too. He will come good. I believe. That is my take for you this morning. Finally, before I go, finally, breaking news to end it up. Hansi Flick has been fired by Germany. Yes. After their game against Japan. Hansi Flick has been fired by Germany. He's no longer German national team coach. Federation set to discuss internally on new manager as Germany will host Euro 2024 in 9 months. Rudi Voller will be on the bench as interim coach. Rudi Voller will be on the bench as interim coach from now on until a new manager is determined. That is on a lighter note. Well, I will come your way again. Even as you sleep tonight, I wish you well. As you are waking up, expect breaking news exclusives from this channel. Shalom and peace.